guys, welcome back to my channel. Look what I found in my wardrobe. I have this dress for like a year now and I found this. Oh my word, look at the back. Can you see the back? Oh my goodness, this is so gorgeous. I bought this dress I believe sometime last year or last of last year, I'm not so sure, but I always buy it. This is the first time I wear this dress, and what I like about it, it's long sleeve and it has this, you know, elastic over here, and check that out. It's long and it's nice. It's so nice for when we're going on a holiday, we're still at home. This is just perfect fit. And check this out, the fact that the elastic is also like stopping on top here, and you can basically eat anything you want. You know what I'm saying? Eat anything you want and you still look cute and beautiful. I mean, your stomach won't show after you've eaten and then you get bloated. It won't show at all. So I'm pairing this dress with these heels right here. These lovely heels. Let me see. Let me try and take them off. There we go. I bought these heels at the shop called Fix. They just go perfectly. Let me show you how it looks like the bottom. Check that out. And what I like about the dress, the back is a bit longer than the front, which is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And what else I found? I have perfumes in there that some of them are not unboxed, some of them already unboxed, which, because when I have one smell, I stay with it and I forget about the other one. But I love all my smells. I just smelled this one once, but I've never really formally, I wore it once, not twice. It's Versace. I'm gonna be switching my smell for this vacation. So I have this Versace. Wait, I don't know. There we go. This is what it looks like. It's a small one, you know, but it smells amazing. Let me smell that. I forgot. Oh my gosh, smell flawless. If you have a chance to go and get a Versace, go for it. This one here, it looks like the bottle of gas that I have. I have gas, which look exactly the same. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I can't wait to have this one, to wear this one. Oh, I forgot, I want to show you something. Look. I have a swimming costume. I found this swimming costume in there, and it still has sand from my last trip. What the heck? The last trip was about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I believe, when I went to the beach with Ariel. That's when I count my trips. So I found this. I'm gonna be taking one of these as well for myself, so I could wear this one. Anyway, so I can't wait for our vacation. So the purpose of this video, I've seen this trend running around, or what is it called? It's, I think it's when your ex-boyfriend hates you. And oh boy, I started remembering many more things. It's like, I remember everything that was done to me, but now I remember even more. Now let me tell you, this man, my ex-boyfriend, this guy really hated me. He hated me so much that one time he gave me a knife to kill my own daughter. Yes, he gave me, the child was crying. You know, her being a kid, she was about 9 months. She wasn't really formally walking yet. Ariel started walking when she was 1 year old. So my daughter was crawling and crying. I think she was about 8 months, almost 9 months. He came home from work. He gave me a knife. He says, kill her. He hated me so much that he wanted me to get in trouble with everything. Let me tell you something. In that time, I think I was rewriting. I was upping my grades still. How did we come about to move in with this guy? Okay, let me take your backstory a little bit. When Ariel's father, my baby daddy, dumped me and ghosted me, I, well, carried on working, doing my things, you know, supporting my pregnancy and all of that. I didn't run after him after I called him a few times and he didn't pick up the phone. I was like, you know what, you know, I'm Portuguese. I basically don't run around you. But then I thought to myself, oh, you know what, F this guy. That's his problem. I went on with my life because I had a good job. I had like 2 jobs. I had my little business that I was starting as well. So after Ariel's father ghosted me, dumped me, and my ex-boyfriend, I was now, after later on, I was about 4 or 5 months pregnant. This is when I let my ex-boyfriend back into our lives, because he kept calling me and telling me how much he has changed, he's a different person and all of that. I did not know that this guy was he's actually demonic, but I didn't know he was this bad. You understand? I'll take it back. I'll tell my abortion story in about a few days from now, okay? From him, all right? Because he's the first guy I met, first boyfriend. Anyway, so then after and then I let him back into my life, my ex-boyfriend, the so-called, the one that burned me, the monster. He would pretend as if he wanted to be a changed man. This guy wasn't a changed man at all. You would think the person that doesn't want you will not have you around. That is, this guy wanted me around so he can vent all his anger and everything on me and my poor unborn baby. But we were not living together. When I let him back into my life, we were like, okay, I said to him, I said, listen, you broke my heart so much. So what are we gonna do? We're just gonna be friends. No sex involved. We're gonna be friends. I am pregnant from somebody else. Even though you did say to me, that he's gonna be taking care of the baby like his own, and he's gonna be, you know, good to the baby and all of that. That's Ariel, of course, when she was in my belly. I pushed 4 times and she was out. See, I was exercising every single day because I wasn't having any sexual intercourse, so I had to exercise every day. The doctor said to me, oh, well, go tough luck, Ines, you gotta exercise. So I climbed the hill every single day. I walked to work, I walked back home, so every day was just walking. And this is how I managed to push the girl out. So anyway, so letting him back into my life, it was a huge mistake. I was young, I was naive, I was a teen mom. I was 19 years old when I gave birth to Ariel. And I just turned 20 after I pushed her out. Yeah. 1 month before I pushed her out, I was 20. I turned 20. So anyway, what happened was I let him back. He would tell me that he's going to change person. I must accompany him for I told him, I said, yeah, maybe you need counseling because you're very disturbed, you're a very angry person, you like to hurt people, you like to insult and you like to abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse. It's just too much, and nothing makes you happy, no matter how much the person tries, you know. He was like, oh, you will go for counseling, and when he goes for counseling, he wanted me there. I was like, I don't want to be part of your story. I don't want to be part of your history, you know. You go in there, the private moment, you and this person. Oh, no, I want to marry you. You're going to be my wife, so I want to sit in there. Okay. And when you go with him for counseling, right? Because all he wanted is the goodies. He just wanted me. I did not want to give him me. I didn't want him to touch me. I didn't want him to have me. I was pregnant with my baby. I was going to be delivering this baby nice and peacefully without any stupid disease or anything. God knows where he has been. So most of his anger is also like me neglecting him, my sexuality, you know, like sex, and me not wanting to give that to him, okay? So when he gets there to the counseling, and then I sit down together as well, all he talks about is me. He doesn't talk about himself. He doesn't open up who the hell he is, but he told me. He doesn't tell this person, this counselor, who he is, who is what, or what is disturbing him, or what's going on, or what does he want to change, and what kind of person he wants to become. Not change for me, at least for yourself, but this guy his whole aim was to wanting to change for me. And I refuse that because I don't want anybody to change for me. What if I'm gone and then you go back to who you are? No, you gotta change for you, you know. Oh my gosh, this perfume smells amazing, smells so good. And then after that, this person, so because he couldn't have me, right, he purchased a house in my area. When he purchased a house in my area, I already had Ariel. After a few months, I had Ariel. In 7 October 2010, I had Ariel after the World Cup. Ariel did not want to watch World Cup. She was still in there. She was having fun with all the food she's been eating from me. So I was watching, I watched World Cup. But December, of course, I spent December with Ariel. It was so amazing. I gave birth on the 7th October 2010, and after the World Cup. And yeah, so this is when I was living by myself still until Ariel was about 4 months. Me and him, I broke up with him when Ariel was 2 months old, because I officially just told him, said, you know what, I don't want to be friends anymore. I don't want to like go to this counseling thing with you. This is your business, you know, it's you to handle it. I don't want to come in anywhere to help you with anything. I don't have to help you with your dirty laundry. Let me listen, ladies. If you help a guy with his dirty laundry, you're basically not educating him. You are actually enabling him to be doing. A boy is not looking for a mother or for a protector or for somebody to control him or to, oh, is that? I'll clean it. Oh, is that? Oh, you don't have this. Oh, here's it. No, a man is not looking for that. You let him go. He wanted a baby, what is it, a mama or baby mama or whatever, a mama. I don't want to be his mama. I didn't want to be his mama. No. So anyway, what happened was he then, I told him, I don't want you around my house anymore. Just don't come at all. I have my baby, you know. I'm now like focusing on my baby and my everything. Just wanted to protect this little beautiful thing that I just pushed out. I just didn't want any negativity or anything around it. So what he did, he purchased a house in my area. And then he asked me to move in there when Ariel was about 4 or 5 months, 6 months, somewhere there. Yeah, she was 6 months. This is when we moved in with him. Why I moved in with him? Because then I was having some financial crisis, and he was like, come and stay with me, you and Ariel, you have your own room, and Ariel will have her own room. I said, no, my daughter and I can't be separated. We need to sleep together. We have our own. No, I won't hurt you guys. You guys will stay here with me. And we were paying this house together, by the way. I did help him to pay for it as well. So he was like, no, stay here with me, and let's work. I will be working through all of this. I have a pastor that I know that's going to be protecting me, that's going to be like helping me to overcome all my anger and all of that stuff and all of that. And that was my contribution, because I did not want him to feel like we are married and Ariel is his daughter, because Ariel's not his daughter at all. So I did not want him to feel like now he can have me. I did not want. So I didn't want to feel like I'm staying there for free, because me and this person were not together. We were just staying by him because we had a financial crisis, and he suggested he came and buy a house in my area so he can lure me in. We were so lucky that we could have been murdered, my baby and I, by this person. So every day he would come from work and ask me, please bake a cake, and I will bake it. Please do this for me, and I will do it for him, okay? But not sexual, no. So anyway, started becoming more angry with the fact that he couldn't have me sexually intimate. You know, we couldn't be intimate. He started becoming more angry. Every single day was angry. Every day told me he met this beautiful woman and that he moved on with this person. I was like, oh, that's nice for you. That's so good. I'm so happy for you. The more and more I thought about it, I was like, oh, thank you, God. Thank you, Father God. May he just, this woman, oh, I met this woman from Zambia. Oh, I met this woman, she's an Afrikaner, because it was an Afrikaner. It was an Afrikaner like me. I was like, oh, thank you. Oh, go with those, you know, Afrikaner and you, and, you know, you're like, yeah, your own kind is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, go. That's nice. I started supporting him, actually, because I don't want him with me. Without knowing, he was just doing all of those things so he can make me jealous. If I don't like you, I don't love you, there's no way I can be jealous of you. I won't talk about you. I won't even comment anything about you. I won't even check you out. I won't even, if you come in my direction, I'll turn around that way. You see, this is me when I don't like you, when I don't love you, when I don't want to see you, I go the other way. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so he would insult every single day, called me a bitch. My daughter, when she started crawling, she learned to call this bitch every time. She would say, call me a bit. You're a bit. I was like, stop. No, don't say that. You know, I've been, then I started seeing his influence was just so bad. Sometimes he would be just out of nowhere, he will come home drunk and he will be beating me. And, you know, my daughter has these curly hairs. He would pull my daughter's curly hair. He would call her names, you know, calling child names. This person was a monster. I now, when I started seeing other people's testimony on TikTok, talking about how here on YouTube. Actually, I don't have a TikTok, but people brought their videos here on YouTube, and this is where I watch it. I don't like TikToks. So anyway, and Twitters, I don't like that. I'm just an Instagram girl, and what is this? Instagram and YouTube. I don't do Facebook too. You won't find me there. I'm not interested. I've never been. Anyway, so yeah, so he would yeah, call my daughter names, call me names. The one time my daughter was crying, that's when he handed me a knife so I can kill my daughter so I can be jailed. But for the love I have for my child, there's no way I was going to kill my baby. You know, I love my baby so much. He would tell me on my face, I'm going to be training her. I'm going to put her in a martial arts school so she can beat you, so she can kick you. Just imagine. Now he's trying to change my daughter to be a greasy and uncivilized and unclassy, just like he is. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, he would be swearing. He would be, this guy had no class at all. Oh my God, what comes out of his mouth? Okay, at first when I met him, I thought, okay, he's a cute guy. That deceived me. And then after a while, I saw his real face. I was like, oh, I got terrified. I did not want this guy on top of me or to touch me or kiss me or even hugging him. That wasn't happening. And for that, he wasn't accepting to be rejected by a black woman. I'm a black woman who will reject you. Whether you're a white person, I don't care. I will reject you and it's full of shit. Aren't you human after all? Black and white, there's no difference. Whether you're a black man or white man, I'll still reject you if I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So this person, I could say, this is not for me. I don't want you to touch me, to talk to me. I don't want anything to do with you. Period. We were done. Anyway, when I saw that his bad influence, his greasy behavior is impacting my daughter's life so much in such a negative way, I was like, I did not grow up, you know, even though where I grew up wasn't perfect, but that is just too much. No, I don't want my daughter to grow up like this. I am becoming a mother I've never had. You know what I mean? So I met my mom when I was a baby. She passed away, okay? My mom was so loving to all her children and so caring. She's a mother like me. And I wanted to protect my baby from that monster. I took my baby and I moved out when my baby was a year old. I actually traveled for a year to my hometown, to the island. I stayed there a little bit. Caribbean land, that's in Beira, Mozambique. I stayed there for like a year plus, and then I came back. I had my own cottage. I had my whole life. This man followed me around, spying on me out of nowhere. I'll see him outside my school, talking to the kids at my school, asking where I am. You know, my boss actually kicked him out. He started gaslighting me. He started brainwashing everyone around me that knew me. At the time, I was now seeing this German guy, my ex, you know, the one that wouldn't give me money and stuff. If you watch my previous video, you'll know what I'm talking about. So he got me, I was getting ready for my matric dance. Matric dance is the end of the year. When you complete grade 12, you have this dance that you go to, you know, that you get dressed in whatever dress. I have the dress. I'm going to be wearing it for you in a few days when I come back from my holiday. I'm going to be wearing it for you so you can see my dress and how exactly I was going to look like on my matric dance. This person told me, this guy, this ex of mine, this monster, you know, you will not complete your matric. I'm going to kill you before that. You will not go to that matric dance. You will be so ugly and nobody will ever look at you. You know, he went on to say that, he started hitting me so much. Even more was like, what is wrong with you? You just told me you met somebody and you're happy. And I don't want to be with you. I went counseling for you. I said, you should go for yourself. I did not ask you to go there. I suggested. You went is because you need to change for you, not for me. Even the person that you're busy seeing, the person who also, I ended up meeting the girl. I ended up meeting this girl, her name was Christabel. I met this Christabel girl, and this Christabel girl told me that, oh, all he talks about is you. I said, what? She said, yeah, all he talks about is you. I met at Gandhi Square. All he talks about is you. I said, how is your relationship going if me and him are not together? And this is not his baby. I have my own house now. I'm living in my own with my daughter. We lived with him for about 4 or 5 months, but that was about it until I got myself on my feet. I worked so hard. I got me and my daughter out of there. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, my daughter's already a year old and she's walking and she can talk and she calls me a beat. So I don't want that bad greasy behavior onto my daughter. This guy is a dirty mouth, so you know, people, you know, you handle your own situation. I just didn't want him in my life. Sometimes he would send me a message, hi, please send me a naked picture of yourself. And I refused. I would not answer those messages actually. So what he would do is that after, yeah, and then he spied on me wherever I was. I could be somewhere here now, out of nowhere your picture, because he kept following me around. You know those movies in America, all that spying movies and all of that? Gosh, I went through it. It's real. It was so scary. I never thought, because I'm not a person who can hurt anybody, but I never thought this person would hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not like that. So going back, looking at what he did to me, he tried to rape me this one time. He went to the bathroom where we used to live with him. He took all my underwears in a bathroom. We had on a bathroom, Ariel and I. He went there. He took all the towels. He went to my room. He actually locked, you know, took everything out away from me, from my room, so I could stay naked, so he could kept knocking the bathroom door so he could come in and do whatever with me. I refused. And mind you, oh my God, that day these people would rape you. This thing is like standing like this. It's crazy. This person wanted to do the worst. This is when I decided, my daughter's life is in danger, my life is in danger, no more. And I don't want any male in my house. Not allowed here. It's a lady's house, me and my daughter. Anyway, so my gosh, things are so many that he even one time, he called the police on me. He told the police, I sell drugs. Can you believe that? Whoever that knows me that's watching this and know that what I'm talking about. He told the police that I'm selling drugs. So what he sent to my house, to my babysitter, sent flowers. I actually thought the German guy sent it to me. No, it wasn't him at all. Because we were getting ready to go to my treatments, you know, and this person sent me flowers and chocolate, and they sent some cocaine, a teddy bear with a cocaine or some powders on the side. He used to do cocaine. He used to do all the kind of drugs. He wrapped some of that mixed with flour. He's so greedy that he took most of the cocaine and only put like a sprinkle in it, and with flour, baking flour, and he tied it up. And so since this detective, the police, couldn't really notice it, and then after, when I arrived home, I just, as I'm arriving, I get inside. This guy was spying on me, waiting for me to get home. God, I didn't even see where he was. I was that person just walking straight. Now I check. I like check everywhere who is standing around, who is what. Anyway, his eye went, inside the house. 1 minute later, the police were outside. 7 cars. Police. Wait, my camera. So there were 7 cars. There were 7 cars. Police in each one of them. With a backup. Apparently, he told all of them that I was a very dangerous drug dealer. Can you believe it? Me? Sitting. God, he wanted to ruin my reputation so badly, this guy. He tried his best first with my daughter, wanting me to kill my daughter, give me a knife so I can kill her to get quiet, so I can go to jail. The second is the drugs. The third is him spying on me, him accusing me of all of this, trying to blackmail me with naked pictures, which later on he happened to mention on the SMS after burning me. If I did send him those, he was gonna publish them on Facebook everywhere. Yeah, my naked pictures. Luckily, I didn't send him any of that because I don't take those kind of pictures anyway. But let me tell you something. If you have my naked pictures and post it on Facebook, do it. I mean, look at me. Look at me. I would have changed the world. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, those police came and they actually looked at it, says, wait, who is Inez? Inez Antonio. My landlord was like, she's English. And she was like, Inez is inside. Why? What is it? She didn't want to let them in. She only after she let me check for her. She came and she looked at me. She says, Inez, there's police outside. I wonder what they want from you. They said that you're a big drug dealer. She was laughing. She was laughing. And I was like, me? Drug dealer? Out of nowhere, I just lost all my energy. I just sat there, I was like, oh my god, I just came back. I'm writing prelims. It is the middle of June. I'm writing, was it, no, it was somewhere in May. I was writing prelims. I was frustrated and finished. My landlord laughed so much, says, you got the wrong person. They said, no, the name is right, but you got the wrong person. This is not the person that can do this. I know this girl. She's been staying here for like, you know, and my god, my neighbor, my Jewish neighbors came out. They were like, okay, how can I help you? What's happening? We heard this woman is selling drugs, whatever. I said, that girl. They were like, yeah, my neighbors were like, no, not her. You have the wrong person. That girl doesn't sell drugs. My one neighbor was a lawyer. I didn't even know he was a lawyer. He was a Jew. He's a lawyer. He came out, actually says, Ines, so come on. You want to take her to the police now? What's happening? What is your process? And he was like, Ines, get into my car. And I had to take my baby with. I said, no, I need to, my baby stayed with the babysitter. She was crying for me. So I took her with. They came into my house. They vandalized absolutely everything. On my bed, everywhere, checking for drugs. They found nothing. They told me to stay naked, the female police officer. So I stayed naked and she was like, oh wow, you have such a nice body. I was like, thank you. So, but you don't have anything. I can see that you don't do those things. They went to speak to my neighbor, who is a lawyer, was like, get in the car. And no, she's not going in her car. She's going to my car. Come in, let's go. I don't want anybody to touch her. The police, and then they was like, okay, you want to handcuff me or something so you can make sure I don't run away? And the police said, no. The other one said, no, don't handcuff her. No, come. As I get to the police station, I have a phone call from him. Hi, if you're in any kind of trouble, let me know. I was like, God, he did it. If you want to leave Ariel somewhere, I was like, motherfucker, you want to rape my daughter, and you wanna think that I will run after him to want him to help me. My lawyer answered this message and told him, I says, you come here. The police, when they're busy getting phone calls, they were busy getting, and I told them, I says, wait a minute, at my house, there is something that arrived that my babysitter forgot to tell me, forgot to talk about with you guys, because she's also terrified and scared. It's on top of my table. The police went back, spoke to her, and they got the stuff. This person kept calling, telling them, says, and then they kept asking this person, where is the drugs? And he kept saying the drugs is in the left foot of the teddy. He started directing the police where the drug is exactly. I was like, okay, so if I knew where it is, wasn't I gonna tell you why this person keep calling you with a private number, telling you exactly where the drugs were? And once they sent the drug to Pretoria to test it out and whatever, I was just still sitting in the police station for hours. The police had to get me, like, they actually look at me and they said, no, you don't do those things. Don't worry. This is your ex-boyfriend. He's trying to do this to you. He's trying to, you know, like, attack you. And this is when the police actually got me pizza. My lawyer got me some drinks and was sitting there. We ended up being like a date night with the police and my lawyers, and we've been sitting there. And it was so fun. My God, this guy really hated me. You know what he said to me? You will never go to that matric dance. You will die before. Just because he doesn't have a matric dance, I mustn't have this. Okay, I'm a person who motivates me. Oh, I think a lot of myself, yes. I motivate me, I push me to be whatever I want to be. Anyway, he's not that kind of person. He's a loser. He's a loser. He's greasy. He's just a horrible, psycho, narcissist, evil monster. Nobody wants him. He doesn't have friends. I have at least good friends. I had the fake ones, which I got to read off. And he has nobody. And all these people that knew him before, that helped him out before, they all walked away from him because of what he did to me. Everybody just canceled him completely. No one helps him. No one wants to deal with him. The bank came back, took the stuff, took the car, took the other things. And his father even told the what is this? He told his brother to go and lie in court after he burned. The last straw that he did by burning me, wanting to burn my daughter and burn me. My daughter is burnt a little bit here. She had like a spot of acid because I turned her on me. So she survived. And I'm burned over here. And then they took skin from my legs. I'll show you when I have a swimming costume at the beach. Here to put over here and here. See what I'm saying? So whenever I had a chance, he called me ugly. He called me fat. He kept calling black people, oh, they have crocodile skin, but your skin is so smooth. as if he's something of himself, as if himself is something. My skin has always been, no wonder he wanted to ruin it and burn it to feel better about himself. You know, all the names. And whenever I would wear something, he would say, oh, this looks so ugly on you. It doesn't suit you. It doesn't fit you. And whenever, I was like, this person, I look at him, I actually normally laughed all times. I was like, you're jealous. I laugh all the time because he can't have me, right? So he has to say all these negative things to try and destroy my world. So he tried his best. This didn't work. He called me all the names of the planet, even though another thing, he managed to get a phone number from my phone the one time that he came to my school out of nowhere, and he said to me he's gonna give me a lift. And then I wanted to buy an energy drink, and I left my phone in the car. At the time I was using a BlackBerry. I had no password in it. He went today, he found that guy's number, the German guy's number. He sent him a message, say that I'm sleeping with his brother, I'm sleeping with him too, and I'm sleeping with other men too. And that guy was like, that guy just sent him a message, says, yeah, that's good. I'm sure that other guy is also me. All those guys is me. Oh my God, he tried to destroy me in many ways he can to try to ruin my name. This guy, he hated me so much. It's crazy. Let me tell you that. Guys, be careful, eh? Be careful. My word. Oh gosh. And I did not want to marry him. I didn't want to be with him. His presence just disgusted me. I didn't want him next to me, next to my baby. He was, my God, changing my child to be exactly like him, with so much hatred and anger, just like he is. Unbelievable, disgusting. He wanted me, like, he thought, yeah, no man will ever look at you again. I am not interested about somebody looking at me because of my beauty. Somebody needs to look at me and love me for me, not because I have to look certain way. And when a man quickly tells me, hi, you're hot, I don't like it. Because I know that you don't like me. You just like my figure, which I know I have a very beautiful figure. But you just want my figure. You don't want me. So I don't even entertain that shit. You know what I'm saying? So he tried his best. He told me, if you think you're sexy and beautiful, I'm going to burn you. You're going to look so ugly and you're going to be dead. I'm going to, like, not a hijack. Hijack is when we're with a car. But it's going to, what is that, Ariel, when you say, when you
kidnap.
He said he's going to kidnap me and my daughter. It's going to be raping us. It's going to make my daughter slave. His family is going to make my daughter slave. And they're going to punish my kid. And they're going to punish me. And then after they're going to kill us. And then after he's going to feed us to the Kruger National Park. To the lions in the Kruger National Park where I was there at the time. On holiday. And then I was actually checking the lions. So like, is this the one going to eat me? Sheesh. This guy. This person. This ex hated me so much. He hated me so much, but guess what? He did not win anything away from me. I am so proud of me. I stood my ground. I saw who he was. And guess who ended up in jail? Who ended up ruining their lives? Him. Went into jail for a few years. And I am living my life. Whether he likes it or not. And here I stand. Living the way I like it. The way I always liked it. What an idiot. Hey, guys, be careful, eh? There are some relationships that are not for you at all. And I remember when I was with this person, he's such a demon spirits, that most of the doors were closing on me. Unlike being like normal, a person having like a, having a normal routine, things just looking bright on a daily basis. But because he was just next to me, things were very, I don't know, weird and not really waking up because of his presence. So be careful who you let around your daughter, let around yourself, and trust me, not every guy you meet that loves you. Some of them hate you. And this particular person just wanted to destroy me completely. For him, he thought he destroyed me. No, he didn't. He blessed me, actually. He blessed me so much. He blessed me so much. And thank you for blessing me. He blessed me and he ruined his own life. Instead of just going in peace and leaving me alone, because I did not want to take him back for anything. Why I kept postponing all the wedding after he proposed. He thought maybe he was going to be with me, like intimately. I refused with all of those things. I refused everything, guys. I refused. So he was so angry. It's more out of anger and hate and jealousy. The fact that it wasn't wasn't gonna have me like he said, and then he said to me, nobody will have me. Since he couldn't have me, nobody will have me. And guess what? You would not have me either. A good, better man will have me one day. The man that deserves me, not him. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, that's the story I wanted to share for today. I went out with my daughter. We took some pictures of something that we needed. We went to do some things. We went to run some errands, and then we are back now. And I'm going to be undressing and wear my PJ. And this is the story I wanted to tell you. I'm going to edit it and I'm going to post it. God, yeah, be careful. I'm a happy single woman. I'm not looking for anybody, and I don't want anybody around my daughter. A lot of perverts come around in there. Did you see that case? Did you see that case of Madeleine Soto? Did you see it in the US? You can't. You know that bastard one time when he smacked my daughter? The only option I had was to grab an iron and hit him with it on his nose. He kept bleeding. He was bleeding and he ran away. He smacked my little baby. I was just so tired of it. The fact that if you come for my kid, you will find me. I'll definitely take you down. I promise you. You will have to kill me or I'll kill you first. That's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? If any mother letting these perverts around your child, be careful. Not everyone is there for love, really. They're there to, you know, destroy your world and your child. You know what I'm saying? Your kid comes first. You come first. And I'm so proud. I'm a proud mother. And I protect my daughter. My daughter and I are like that together. You come there, you find me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, guys, I'm going to be making ourselves dinner now. I'm just going to be making bacon and eggs and toast and some tomatoes and stuff, some filling inside it, and then some avocado on the side. And we're gonna have that with milkshake, or maybe just tea or coffee. Bye.